Ralph Gates launched a family business back in 1973 after walking away from a life as a lead engineer on the Apollo lunar module design program.
As we see in this week's Amazing America 250, a chance meeting with an aging broom maker would change everything.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Ingles Markets.
An average broom, a full-size sweeper can take us 6.5, 7 hours easily. I spend more time on the handles than anything else, carving, sanding, and finishing the handles. I'm going out and finding twisted pieces and ones that already fit the hands nicely. There's a lot that goes into a handle. It's just not a plain stick. When Dad started, brooms were something you swept the floor with. He was one of the first to make a broom so pretty you could take it from the floor and put it on the wall.
It's been in the family so long, might as well just keep going.
I'm a second-generation broom maker. Corbin is a third-generation broom maker.
I'm sorting broom corn depending on knurl and tassel length.
As a teenager, I didn't want to be a broom maker. I ran off to college to get away from it, and Dad tricked me. He said he needed help in the family business, and I said I'd give him one summer, and that was 30 summers ago now. We use broom corn. Broom corn is sorghum. It's grown just for broom making. It's the very tassel off the top of a special sorghum plant. So the broom corn is basically 3 parts. The stem, or the stalk there, the fiber part at the top, and where they come together is called the knurl. And we're going to put the string right on top of the knurl and pull down tight until it forms a little V there. And that's what we were looking for, is a nice to have it pop up a little bit. And we're going to build a layer side by side all the way around. And I've soaked these stems of the broom corn in hot water for about 30 minutes or so to make them pliable enough to where they'll bend without breaking. As we build the broom, we want to make sure that we have enough material to actually sweep with. So typically on a broom this size, it's going to have 3 layers, well, 2.5. Most folks around here would grow their own broom corn. If you were a broom maker, somebody in your family would know how to make brooms. They would grow and harvest their broom corn in the fall, hang it up to dry. Broom making was a good wintertime activity. Now to start the weaving part, we get back to the beginning here. This is our first stalk. We lift up, go underneath, and over top of the next one, over and under. And this is why the stems have to be pliable. You have to work with them while they're wet. All right, let's go one more time around, and then we'll wrap this one up with a simple whip knot. Growing up, broom making, it was a bit of a chore. Something my father expected my brothers and I to come home after school, do our homework, help out in the broom shop until supper time. And weekends, we would help. If it was winter time, we would go gather broom handles with him. This was my job when I was about 10 years old. My job was to come over here, check my dad's brooms, and see if they needed to be flattened out, and if he had them ready, I would take them out and put them in the yard to dry. So we lay it down flat. That's the way it's going to hang on the wall, and we give it a good stomping. This is very cathartic, just a nice way to finish off a broom.
This is like the second step. I'm going to start making stitches in here. It's kind of going in and out. As we're sewing it, we like to go about a thumb width, index finger width apart in each stitch. And then as I come back through, after I finish this and I come back through, I split the differences. It makes the broom a little bit tighter. It assures that it's not going to loosen up.
I would definitely classify it as functional art. We make pieces of wall hangings that are beautiful but can still be taken down and used.